Discord. All right. Stream showing on YouTube. Microphone check. Microphone check. Yeah, I sound like myself. Hey all, how we doing? What's up? Heretic here. It is today, September 18th, 12:04 p.m. in the Eastern Time. We have a short stream today. I have my wedding anniversary. I'm taking my wife somewhere that she wants to go for dinner, and it's a couple hour drive, so it's an investment. Because of that couple hour drive, obviously the stream will have to end a little early because I'd rather spend my anniversary with my wife than with y'all, and I'm sorry. I didn't marry y'all, I married my wife. If I'm married, I don't think that would be legal to marry all of you. And quite frankly, I don't want to marry most of you. I'm sorry. You know I like you. Come on, you know we have a thing. But those other ones, not all of them. All right, we're here to play some Battlegrounds. Keep exploring the new patch. See what it has to offer us. No, I'm hoping it's fun. I enjoyed it yesterday, but that doesn't really mean much. You know, you have fun one day, you don't have fun the next. We'll see. Aw, so many people happy with the new video that I posted yesterday, and so many fussy people thumbing it down too. A lot of thumbs up, but you don't focus on the positive, right? Or I don't. I focus on the negative. Should I focus on the positive? Yes. Do I look at the negative ones and go, "Aw"? Yeah, it's most of us. That's why people leave negative comments, because they know we're going to look at them. Oh my god. So, short stream today. Play some Battlegrounds, then hop out and come back tomorrow and play something different. I want to do something different today, but with the time frame and everything, it just didn't seem to shape up well for me. Dragon Mechs, Murlocs, Naga, Pirate. I mean, I already know what I want to play because it's the one meta I want to play them. Certain heroes you really enjoy in certain metas, right? And I feel like Cthulhu, this is the one time to play him. Because high armor makes your quest easier to complete. Mechs are in the lobby. So we can bounce our buffs all over them, or dragons for that matter. Get a lot of shields. As long as there's lots of divine shields, you don't mind playing Cthulhu. Then you can ignore the Murlocs because we'll just have, you know, a ton of stats on those divine shields. Like, oh, cute, you have Venom, I don't care. Of course, the play with Cthulhu is always, did you happen to find the thing you need the most, and that is a Drukhari or a quest that does the same thing as Drukhari? Because if the answer is no, you're probably screwed. And if someone gets a super fast quest to gain stats on, you're screwed anyways. Uh-oh, it's Memewood. Be interested how rating gainage can change. I mean, gaining and losing rating after each game. Okay, so the typical, there is a bonus? How you doing, Meme? There's a bonus you get above 96. The baseline is you lose points to you gain 96 points. Like that's the baseline. Now, if you're in a lobby where there's a lot of people higher than you, you can gain more points. But it also takes into account, this is what makes it difficult to kind of explain, an invisible MMR that you can't control or ever interact with. So that invisible MMR also influences it. But basically, you could get up to 300 and you can lose as much as, I've seen someone lose like 150. That's only if you're super high MMR and you get like an 8th place finish. But that's the gist of it. Did I cover what you're looking for, or are you looking for something else? Jim, how we doing? Thank you.
Quite the claim.
Yeah, we've been doing this for a long time. She hasn't killed me yet. I don't know if that's because I'm really resistant to poison, or, you know, she just enjoys my company. We'll figure it out eventually.
Well, they sure won't want to be messing with the likes of you again.
Well, I really like the Naga, but here's the problem. It doesn't work with what I want to do with this hero, and this minion's actually quite good. Okay, we're going to be a little weird with it this turn.
Can't say I didn't come
Because this minion can't shield itself, so we're gonna see how it goes. It should be fine. Yet. Well, I mean, there's always an operative qualifier, right? And the qualifier here is the yet. She says she doesn't want to kill me, but but my food does taste awfully odd sometimes. Almost a chemical smell about it.
Wipe the claim. Now you've got to defend it.
Oh, see, we did get to shield him. Yay! Thank you, Super Saiyan. Appreciate it. Yeah, it feels weird. We're not talking about the stream anniversary or a birthday, just the wedding anniversary. There's been a lot.
They sure won't want to be messing with the likes of you again.
Okay, so what do we want? We want to have good good. We want to have good things. We're probably going to end up playing mechs of some form, right? But mechs, you don't really want Victim Spectre because you're going to getting tokens. Mirage is okay. Spells cheaper is great, but Greater Trinket always gives us the another chance to get double end of turn effects. So obviously we cycle the coin, we take the Reef Riffer, and we take the Geared Guard. The only reason we're doing that is because this will help us complete our quests. And that's enough for me to take it.
Can't say I didn't come prepared.
Oops. I forgot to cycle my coin. Dumbass. Dumas.
Might not be the best, but they'll be loyal.
Okay. There we go. Worst case scenario, if we cast no other spells, we'll have it done in 10 turns. So, turn 14. That'd be great. No, we'll cast more spells. Hopefully we get triples, stuff like that. Oh, is it a big anniversary in ads? Let me know when you're out of the ads, Super Saiyan. Poor Super Saiyan. Now, these minions are great because we're going to be throwing random stats around a lot if we keep them. So I do not mind keeping this. Like putting a Deflecto in slot 1, then one of those, a gold one of those in slot 2. Can be quite effective in late game. Oh, he's clapping at me. I don't know if he's happy for me or disgruntled at me, or he's already won the combat. He got the, he lost, but minimal damage, so there you go. Keep clapping, Gorgon. 10K. I'm just gonna mute you now before your emotes start to annoy me. Typically that is the goal, right? Can we piss Heretic off? Usually pretty easy to do, right? So we can buy an extra minion, which is good, right? But it doesn't give us an extra spell. We hero power that gives us a 10-5 buff. And it doesn't spread our stats on the minions we don't care about. And we can buy the banana. And I feel like with Cthulhu, that feels like the better play. Alright, 4 of 12. See, we're not going to finish on turn 14. It adds, welcome back, Super. It is our 21st wedding anniversary. Although we've been together as a company, I want to say, for 27 or 28 years. We've been married now for 21. It's 27 or 28. Depending when exactly we met.
Tales about you now.
Bubble things quick so we don't die. We need to do more damage. Yay, we win. Thank you. Yeah, it's a congratulations, but it's like a how the hell does she put up with you, Heretic, after this long? And I don't have a good answer for you. Uh-oh. Farquatro. I hope I said that right. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome. She on stream when? We've talked about it. We've actually talked about it quite a bit. When, because she wants to stream. I hate wasting the gold, but we have such a good stat line. I'm okay with wasting the gold, although I like the Wind Fury. I don't want to freeze for a tier 2 minion in a shop I don't care about. Let's just go win the fight, not worry about it. So the game, we used to play, because she games a lot, but she plays cozy games. So very simple simulating farm games, fun little adventure games. She doesn't like in-depth, big story. She doesn't want to do high strategy games. She wants to do fun games. The games that are fun to her, right? And obviously we played World of Warcraft and MMOs for like 2 decades together. But last game we played that she really loved was Asuka, and we're waiting for Asuka to be in the 1.0 market. It's still sitting in the early access after a long time,
Well, they'll be singing
and we
tales
haven't played
about
it since
you
it first came out, but we really want to get it in early access before we play it again. Perfect hit for us. I hit the shielded one, thank you. Now reshield it. There we go. But that's our hope, right? Yeah, Stardew Valley definitely in that mind. I think Coral Island is the one she just tried to play it, but she played a lot of it before it was out of early access. So now that it's out of early access, it's still the same gameplay loop.
Remind
And
me
as you can
never
imagine,
cross you.
it's not super fun to play a game that you've already played a lot of. Okay, we need to get to 5 ASAP. Nothing else matters. We have no magnetics, so why buy you, right? We also don't want to buy a bunch of minions we don't care about. So here's the deal. End of turn is what we want to do because Drukhari works best on this board. So I don't hate a Lost City Looter. And eventually, because we're going to do end of turn, I do want the utility drone. And essentially, I want a tier next turn. So yeah, I mean, we could just buy the Gladiator also. That isn't long-term what we want to do. Yeah, let's not worry about it.
A worthy
Plus, the Lost City helps complete our quest, too, so... Alright, 7 of 12. Go up next turn, hero power, hopefully profit. We're at 50 health. I don't feel like dicking around too much. Oh, so we both played Palia before I started to stream, or right when I started to stream, we played a lot of Palia. And it was really simplistic for me. Like, there's no kind of way to make Palia more challenging. It just kind of is what it is. And for various reasons, neither of us super cared for it in the end. She played a lot of it after I quit, but then she stopped not long after also. So I don't think we'll go back to Palia, but we did play a lot of that initially. Like, look at my library. How much Palia did I play?
Well, they sure won't want to be messing with the likes of you again.
Can I find Palia? Was it not on Steam when I played it? Hold on a second. We have extra gold. I mean, I kind of want to cast a spell and hero power, so I feel like this is our best bet for that. That's going to get us closer. I don't want to buff this, so
That one might
buff.
not be the best, but they'll be loyal.
Or at least I want to minimize the potential buffing. All right. So 10 of 12. So next turn we complete our quest no matter what. Turn after that we get our stuff. He's already got potentially Ghastly Mask, so is that. Let me see. Palia. Wow, was Palia not on Steam when we played it? Because I believe it wasn't initially on Steam. Yeah, that's funny. So we played Palia before it was on Steam, so I don't even have that.
You got the gold.
Lorne, I appreciate it, but I have more than enough people who I play with constantly. If you happen to be on when I'm streaming and doing community games and you want to play, that's fine. But I don't just add people because I have so many people and I'm constantly messaged by people. It's just not practical. I get messages from people all the time. And they're like, hey, I got 480 friends right now, 96 online, most of them just community members. So if I'm doing community games, then I would add you, but otherwise I'd just be another person who I can't remember because there's too many people.
Impressive. Remind me never to cross.
All right,
you.
we're at 5. What are we looking for? Drukhari. When do we want Drukhari? Now. Everything else is kind of irrelevant other than lots of divine shields, but maybe not these divine shields. I'm Super Saiyan, you're always here. All right, we'll take the pair, just because it's a pair.
That one won't steer you wrong.
And I do like it.
Now that's a partner you can rely on.
Speaking of minions we need. All right, we make this our transition turn.
Oh, that one looks real dangerous. Glad they're on your side.
This turn's gonna hurt. This is the next to be cut.
Pleasure doing business with you.
We are going to take some damage. It's not really a question of how bad it's going to be. It's going to be bad. Typically. But that's okay. Now Deflecto shows up, but I'm not freezing for a Deflecto. You can't make me do it! Okay. Any favorite minion type currently? I don't think I know the meta right now. Jim, I still think pirates are my favorite to play when I'm given a choice. I would think it's APM pirates are always going to be my favorite, basically. I like any tribe that lets me go APM, right? But pirates especially. That's kind of their thing and what they do. All right, that Blade Collector is going to tear me 3 new ones. It's got 97 health. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say we can't kill it. I might be wrong, but, you know, my assumption is we can't kill it. But we could kill other things. Okay, I like that. That's actually not bad, since we're at 50 health.
Wild horses couldn't drag me away from this.
We have to take Ghastly Sticker. There's no reason not to. Did you move your mech away on wrong purpose? Yes, Super Saiyan. He was showing pirates, and I wanted to make sure that my larger minion had a chance to not get murdered. Yeah, this is the win condition for this hero. So, while I like this a lot, this helps us win the game. So, you know. Okay, you know what?
Really
I think we've got a good position. We still have a ton of health. Let's go for it.
You sure are quick on the draw.
Now we're just looking for better minions. Fauna Whisper, but we don't have Fellfire yet. That would scale it up really fast immediately. You ask, you get. Well, the thing is, I already have a Fauna. I already have double-ended turn effects, or extra time. Now I have an extra time. So it's like, oh, there we go. Instead of 2 times our hero power, how about 3 times our hero power? This makes me want to find a Fellfire, though. Because if we're going to trigger 3 times that, and a Fauna Whisper, ooh. It is Mountain Dew, Super. Yeah, Doggy. Drakari's pretty good, especially when we already have Drakari in play right now. We have double Drakari. Although we're going to probably have to cut the pirate taunt. Mountain Dew, yeah, you've never heard Mountain Dew before? Mountain Dew's good stuff. I don't know of anything quite like it except Mellow Yellow, if you've tried that. But Mellow Yellow's more like a popsicle, so it's not quite that. Uh-oh, we're gonna get murdered because he found a tier 6 that we would have loved to have found. We knew we were gonna lose here, but I would like to have had a beatboxer. Okay, this is gonna go. And then we're gonna have to cut this if it doesn't triple. Oh, that's a great pair, actually.
you all precious.
We could just cut both these, but I really like these with this hero. I mean, we're getting a lot of value out of the utility drones with this. Grease spot, grease spot, grease spot. Always a distraction. Well, these let us work around Tunnel Blaster. So eventually someone's going to say, oh, he's Max. We should Tunnel Blast his ass. And that's fair. That's what you should do. That's my thought. Because if we keep the Eternifest doggy, we've got Drukhari buffing the hell out of our board. If we buff our spells at all, that's great. And if not, we just cut this. These are static, and I hate their growth anyways.
Wanna see the voodoo I do?
I don't want to freeze for it, but I want it anyways, but I'm not going to freeze for it. Probably should freeze for the spell more than that, but
Now you gotta defend.
our hero power is going to stack so high so quick. Oh, damn it. I still have one of the bots is in the wrong position, damn it. I flipped one to the... Oh, wait, no, okay. I thought this was a... I thought this was a repair bot where all the animations were going up. What the fuck? Bye. Yeah, I've got the perfect setup. I've got a great board, but I'm not even playing the same game as you. I'm on turn 11. You're on turn 17. I'll just take my ball and go home now. Well, I killed one. I'm sorry. My mistake was I played. My mistake was I played the game, and I'm sorry. In every way possible, I am sorry. I mean, okay, so we need to cycle things to buff spells and all to make this more viable, but we can't. So, we can't. Thank you, Odin. I appreciate it. I'm assuming you don't mean on the results of that last combat. Wow. Maybe we could just find some more magnetics then? And pray. Okay, this is a very good one. A little late for Mechanome.
At least they can be a distraction.
I like Leroy, but I don't know if we need him or not. Of course, now we're at 3 gold. This would be great if we had a cycle slot. Nothing worth freezing for. Okay, this could be interesting. You talked me into it. I was hoping this would give me the +2 health to my spells. That'd feel great. Okay. Well, no beatboxer. We've got destroyed in the combat previously before the last one, and I expected that one. The last one was so far ahead of us, it was kind of embarrassing.
There, don't lose it.
But this is the actual perfect setup for this build, with the exception of like a gold Drukhari, the Felfire. Oh yeah, well yeah, there's no question if he high rolled or not. Okay, this guy is, we're fine here. Absolutely fine. This is no threat at all. As much as the last guy high rolled, this guy low rolled. But you know what would help a lot in the course of the game to actually win fights? And I don't want you to think I don't appreciate what Bob does for me, but, you know, triples. A triple would be make easier to have board space and not have to cut minions, just a triple.
That was quite the showdown.
No, that's too much to ask for, you're right. All right, pirate board. Okay, both of these are good. This one's good because this will add extra attack to our board. This one's good because this will give us extra shield generation. So perfectly fine with both of those.
That one might not be the best, but they'll be loyal.
Now, we gotta go like this. Casey's rocking the cleave. And with that, we're out of any reasonable amount of gold. Oh. Well, I mean, consistently this just showed up, so I'm not going to complain.
A worthy addition.
Hey, look at that! Plus to our spells. Wind Fury on the second one, because we can't triple. And plus attack to the board. And Sanctify. And you know what? We definitely would like whatever they have to hit this. This is still the most cuttable minion we have, but kind of hard when you don't find the things you'd like to play. Hans, how we doing? No, patch was yesterday. There's a video out for it, though, if you want to watch it and learn all about the patch. Ugh. But yeah, short stream today, only going to go for a couple more hours, and then I'm going to jump off to go have the anniversary with my wife, and then, you know, we'll be back tomorrow. We'll start the stream by not playing any Hearthstone tomorrow, because why would I if I don't have to? I'm not a glutton for punishment. You could do better. Turn 9 board is good. Thank you, I think. I'm not sure how to, I'm not sure I read that right. I mean, I read it as it was written, but I'm not sure how to internally interpret that. Yay, imagine if we had a beatboxer. Just imagine the boxer, how much beating it would do. Look, a beatboxer on a pirate board. I found the beatboxer. He's back in the pool. We could start him naked. That's not gonna feel great. All right, top 3. We already know who we're losing to, more than likely, so not concerned about the end of this game. The high roll is too high. GG. Oh, Gorgon's out. Gorgon is that annoying one who was emoting constantly before I muted him. So no one's beating this board. There is absolutely no amount of scam that I could find in one turn to actively beat this board. So, you know, we'll just see whatever hell we find and make that have fun.
That one's a regular around here.
Sure. And yes, so now I can't afford any minions. Do I care? Not really. Because I'm not going to sell. Well, I could sell one thing, but a triple would be problematic to hit, since then I would be playing small against a board that has bigger stats. So let's not worry about it. We could steal the boxer with this. Look at that. We did it. So it makes it an easy decision. All right. Well, if we do have another turn, which we don't, we have a lost staff of Hamul to get more mechs of value. But realistically, this board has high rolled so hard, they might have beaten us with their board from 3 turns ago with just a little growth. We'll see in a second. No expectations. Well, no unrealistic ones.
You're on the right path.
Yay. The only way it would have been better if we tripled the Drukhari. And obviously a boxer. Yeah. About that board. I mean, there's a 1% chance. 1.4% chance. Here we go. Nope, nothing to shield. No! Definitely not the hit we wanted there. And that's a GG, as we expected. Their board is completely massive. There's nothing we can do about it. Or nothing anybody could do about it, so that's fine. We'll take our second place. It's a mech board without Beatboxer. You don't expect to do much. This was basically just Cthulhu Hero Power doing its thing. Also, no triples turn 14. Tends to influence the outcome of a game, right? You can do a lot right, but it's hard to win a game without any triples over the course of the game. Mind you, we were spending 2 gold a turn to hero power, so clearly that was the problem. I would have happily cut this for a boxer. Maybe not on the last turn, but earlier, I definitely would have liked that. I guess. Super, and to be honest with you, I don't see dragons win very often. Like, I see dragons get played a lot, but I very rarely see them win, at least in my games. And that's my take on it, Vecchi. I would say, if anything, they were weak, but, I mean, any build, every single build has a high roll. So to say you can't win with a tribe would be naive at best. Clearly, you can win with anything. Just have to high roll hard enough. No, it's not the only way. I've seen generic dragons win, period, just with all dragons on the board. It's just not the easiest task ever. Should never say something like only, because that doesn't work. Just like you should never say never. All right, what do we got? Demons, Elementals, Murlocs, Naga, Undead. Of course, I do like Heist Baron a lot. I play him a lot. I do like Malagos. I don't love Sindragosa, but I do like Sindragosa. And I mean, I'll play Finley if there's a reason, but there's no reason to. And I will never play this one. Probably just Heist Baron. If I have to play Sindragosa, it's when there's no other heroes I want to play. And if it's going to have demons and mechs or mechs. But if you're just going to play demons, you're going to have a hard time with Murloc boards anyways. Let's just see what Heist Baron does. I'm always counting on high rolling Vecchi. That's what keeps me playing. That's how I keep queuing game after game. I'm naive enough just to believe maybe this is the game. Unless I'm not streaming, in which case then I just concede because I don't care. The moment I'm not streaming, I concede every game with bad quests. Unless the hero's fun, of course. Number one with Beast, I don't find they synergize well with other... Well, Beast right now, Croaker, are a lot better. They buffed the hell out of them yesterday. That being said, I also saw 0 people play them, but I assume that's because we've been so traumatized by Beast sucking for a while. Don't worry, Jeef will make a video about how Beasts are good. And then for the next 3 weeks, you'll fight nothing but Beast boards. Because Jeef made the video, and nobody's able to play anything except what Jeef tells them to do.
Wild horses couldn't drag.
Really, Vecchi, I haven't seen anyone play Stegodon in, God. Ages doesn't even begin to describe how long it's been since I saw anyone play them Stegodon. All right, we lose. It's Vol'jin. We can't do anything about it. Croaker, there is a video if you want. It's on the YouTube channel. We cover the whole thing. Yeah, I think the best setup for playing Beasts with Stomping is about 3 months ago when they were relevant. And now the correct play is you rather concede the game than spend any time trying to put together that piece of shit build. It's like asking to waste your time playing that build.
They don't call it wild for nothing.
Okay. Well, we could take the pair of things we don't care about. And we could give them a pointy arrow, because it will help us complete a quest. Obviously, the piggyback's going to give us some more tempo. But to be honest with you right now,
Escape the darkness with me.
I'm more interested in seeing what I can find. Here, keep us in the fight, friend. Keep us in the fight.
Oh, it's an ambush.
No, Vecchi. You can tear up, though, if you like. You're welcome to tear up in your game, but my response to your tear up play is no. Just flat out, no.
That was quite the showdown.
Well, I'm happy for you. You go play it then. I don't want to. Just basic math. Well, I guess I'm not capable of basic math. Okay, let's see what we want to do. Increase the friendly minion stats 10 times. Yeah, we could definitely do that for a reward I don't love. Kidnap sack, have friendly minions attack 10 times. Don't mind it. 25 minions die. There's a lot of minions, but I do like Fauna Whisperer with double end of turns, as we just saw. But it's an undead board, which I don't love. Anytime there's undead in the lobby, I don't love it. There's Murlocs in the lobby, so there's so many things I don't want to play in this lobby. Yeah, he broke down and took it. I have to increase friendly minion stats. However, will I do that? Could Yrel hate myself? I could this and hate myself. No matter what, I'm going to end up hating myself.
Victory will be ours.
No matter what, I'll end up hating myself.
Fighting in the saloon.
How dare you play the game with your own playstyle? I know! What is wrong with me? Clearly so many things, Jims. Next thing you know, you're going to expect me to listen to chat anyways, but I never have listened to chat. Because if I was going to listen to chat, why would I bother streaming? I want to talk with chat. I don't want you to play. I want to play. I honestly don't care what anybody thinks about my plays, whether they're right or wrong. I'm going to make my plays. They ask me questions about why I did it. I'll answer them best I can, but don't expect me ever to let it influence what I'm going to do decision-wise. Ooh. Easy peasy. Just gaining stats, doing our thing. 6 of 10 already. Quest almost done. That'll give us a quick access to a 6, and we can be happy. We're going to buff what? 3 minions here. So obviously, not enough. I mean, if somehow this triggers twice, yes, but I doubt it. Make dinner? Thank you, Jim. Appreciate it. Enjoy your dinner. If it is at the top row of my recommendations, that was easy. Maybe YouTube is listening to our conversation. It could be, Croaker. It could be. Typically, YouTube likes my videos if there are news. Anytime I put out a news video, it likes to offer it to anyone who likes Battlegrounds. But if I do anything else, it's like, I don't really want to promote this other stuff. Come on, Yrel. Find a way to swing twice and have a minion to buff. Crackling messes it up a bit. Come on. No, we're not going to have anything to buff. It's not going to swing either. Damn it. One more swing. Oh. Now we get no reward. He got maximum buff, so he's happy.
Impressive.
Oh, okay.
Never to cross you.
That's a synergistic shot, but here's the problem. I don't care.
You've earned it.
Synergistic with things I don't want to buy. All right, so there's a tier 4 in the shop. Could we freeze and make it a 6 and not regret that shot? No, it's too random what we could get. The problem with this when you're on tier 4 is you have to use both of them to make one tier 6. And there's a lot of garbage on tier 6. It's not like it's Discover. It's just a random. The random makes it hard to plan for. I assume we lose here, but that's fine. We're at 39. I assume we lose.
You're on the right path.
Good hit, actually. Bad hit. Runs into the minion with 1 health. With Divine Shield. It's like, oh, boop. All right, downside. No tier 4s in the shop. Tier 4. Oh, my God. Well, okay, we'll lose one of them, but please give me an elemental thing. That would be best. Okay. Look, it's a triple.
Why is the floor lava?
Shit. Why didn't you play that first?
How are you?
I didn't do it! I swear!
Big problem is this in no way gives us direction.
Guides my way.
Two is company.
Always good to have
I don't
a
even hate
little
this.
help.
Which feels weird. Not taking the triple here. That'll make him copy that. So he'll end up with 6 attack, but he'll also, well, he'll have 7 attack, and he'll have 16 extra health, so pretty good. Rather obviously not have him all the way in the right position, but as a qualifier for this minion, so not much we can do.
You're on the right path.
Nice big taunt. Carries us for a while, so all good. Let's go to 5. Let's take a 6. Hopefully get something more directional based than All-Seeing Elder, but it's doing the job, so.
Well, that was quite the showdown.
Two is company.
God damn it. Okay, Painter to buff all of my Murlocs. Young Murkai to trigger all the battle cries of my Murlocs. And All-Seeing Elder to just get straight up win me fights right now. This is annoying. Very, very annoying. I wanted it to be the Painter, but I have nothing to synergize with it, so... You know, what can you do?
Fear guides my way.
All right, he's going to have a ton of summons, so we need more health. They'll give both these guys an extra 2 attack. Is that worth risk maybe not getting all the summons out of it is the question. Just hang on to these for next turn so we can make 4 tier 6s and triple this and pick a direction, hopefully. Dear God, please. If 7 to 8's not a huge... Well, 6 or 8's not a huge difference. I would rather get all the summons out of it, so... It gets a token board, that is. Direction, please!
Gold vein there, don't lose it.
Okay, rally board, kinda. Right. Looks like we have more than enough health to get through it, but maybe. Extra summons make the difference? Maybe. Yeah, okay. Extra summons make the difference. Worth it.
I've seen worse.
Yeah, I know. Now you're annoying. Now you're being annoying. 6. Still annoying. Better than a lot of our minions, so it doesn't really matter. I don't want a hero power for this, though.
Oh, that one looks real dangerous. Glad they're on your side.
Better. Okay, better.
Yeah, I didn't trust that one either.
There's nothing super on 5 I'm looking for either. Not like carbonic copies there anymore. Save it for next turn, don't care, or just check it down.
Yeah, I didn't trust that one either. That one's a regular around here.
Alright.
Well, they'll be singing tales about you now.
Not that we're just, like, excited to be playing elementals. If we're playing elementals, but that is what I'm hitting consistently. I mean, other than random Murlocs always a moment later than they would be good. They're always hitting just after they would actually be good. I'll give them credit for that. Their timing could not be worse. Oh, tie again, huh? Alright. At least that one wasn't so lopsided as the one before it.
Wild horses couldn't drag me away from this. You're really taming the West now.
Yay for all of our Naga. You really do want me to play them, don't you? How we doing, Shmeep? Yeah, I'm definitely being judged. I don't appreciate all the judgment he's given me. Kind of feel like he's being a dick. He's like, why did you play elementals? I know they're not as good as they used to be, but that's all I'm gonna give you is elemental after elemental. And I'm like, could we not have every elemental? The game's like, no, it's all I got. Sorry, man. Especially for a 4-drop, yeah. He's very, you know, he knows what he's doing. The Woodcock is direction that you don't usually get. You have to appreciate him for what he is, and I do. How you been, Shmeep? What you up to? Just like our triples that are our hero power, which constantly gave us, or our quest reward constantly gave us all-seeing elders. Could we find something else? Hey, you know what? If you're always in meetings, that means you're important.
All at once.
I mean, even if it's only in your own mind, you're important. Oh, you almost hit the minion that would give us a chance to lower the damage. I have gotten so many tier 6s, and none of them were remotely good. Kind of feels bad. Like, it hardlined me into elementals, which of course aren't good right now. It gave me random Murlocs that wouldn't take too long to build. You'd have to know the next card was going to be Murlocs you were going to find. And then everything else was just elementals. Like, Jesus Christ, another avalanche? Okay, this was at least useful.
Hi-yo, Goldie, away!
The lava flows, and I flow with it. Thunder, their city.
Oh yeah, we're just knee-deep in elemental land here. Where everyone always wants to live. Elemental land. I don't even have anything good stat-wise to move over. I'm gonna get 2 a turn. I'm like, I just don't care.
Stare directly in the light.
Come on down. Always good to have backup.
So many bad minions showing up. We could roll one time and sell one, but there's no guarantee anything's good. I was right about it not being good.
That one might
Save
not be
ours.
the best.
Save!
They'll be loyal.
What? More buffs.
Yeah,
Yep.
I didn't trust that.
Nom, whatever you want.
Always good to have backup. Always good to have a little help.
Alright, well, here we go. Elementals against Murlocs. Middle management, the most important meeting goers. You are! I mean, I think that a lot of middle management and a lot of upper management justifies its existence by having you. Joy! They hit every Murloc. They don't even have to beat us with using Venom. They can just kill us with stats. Which feels bad, right? Young Murkai doing young Murkai things. Well, we're still in it, kinda. Dead guy? No, no, not the dead guy.
This'll put grit in your craw.
Definitely not the dead guy. Fine. It's a million cycle cards, which gives us tempo. Which is the only thing I really care about. Gee, well, we've got the pair we never managed to do anything with. God, it feels bad.
Let the corruption spread. I'll do what I can.
I don't cry much.
Elementals. I'm gonna assume he has everything we want. Alright, we need one more spell to make that work. Perfect, kinda. Cycle one more elemental just to give more value out of the ultraviolet, because he sucks. And then we're basically just scam after that? Yes. It only gives us 3 spells. No, I can't spin them because I can do the coin too.
When does the real fight start?
Alright. Well, that's all we can do.
You stay
We can only work with what we find.
You gotta defend.
Okay. He's much bigger than us because he's playing Ultraviolet Ascendant also. Our Venom isn't going to be enough to carry us, though. He's too big. Alright, GG. Silent, how we doing? What's going on? At least the unwanted opinion is gone. Yeah, -3. It's tough when you hit 1,000,000 ultraviolet ascendants. Have I seen Pyramid Buddy screenshot? No, what's that? What is a Pyramid Buddy screenshot? Mr. Death, how's it going? Oh, it's in the Discord? No, I'll look after the stream though. I can't look while I'm streaming because I will completely lose my focus and not know what the hell's going on. Hi again, Hansish. Elementals, Mechs, Naga, Pirate, Undead. Why are they trying to tell me that Innie is good? What happened with Pyramid Buddy, Silent? He can get pretty big. He's won me a few games. I really like Zrella. Innie is my trap hero I always step into and then get murdered for. Always fall for Innie. But I really like Zrella. Yeah, I'm fine with Zrella. It got health? Mr. Death, Innie feels... I love Innie, right? Like, I have unabashed love for the hero, for that hero. But that being said, Innie sucks. Like, Innie is fun to play, but that's about it. And that's basically, even when I like playing Innie, it's got to be like a beast undead lobby. It's got to be both for me to even consider if I want to play it. Undead helps a lot because right now a lot more people play undead, but beasts are better as of yesterday, so maybe we'll see more undead again.
No fighting in the
Maybe.
saloon. Take
Probably
it
not.
outside. Well, they don't call it wild
Keeps
for
coming
nothing.
back. At least if there was two of them in the shop, I could be like tempted by it. We lose. He hero powered. He got a 2/4 Naga, which is now a 3/5. So yeah, we're not beating that. Missed to pull a Magic Fin plus Murkai build. Ugh, Silent. That is the obvious issue with young Murkai, right? I kind of feel like they're like, oh, we can bring back young Murkai because we have this spot in Murlocs where we need it, and they're like, we'll just make it so it only affects Murlocs. Because it's not nearly as bad when it only affects Murlocs. But then they never took into account the new Murlocs. Like the 3/7 doesn't seem like a problem. The tier 6 who gives you a 1/1 spell casting Murloc, but he is the problem. It's like, did we not take this into account? And the answer is no. Clearly we did not. It isn't it. It's kind of like I like when they're doing two different builds with any tribe, but it does feel weird they're pushing both. I just think young Murkai could be too problematic still, but we'll see. You think it's very hard to build? Yeah, I don't know. It's very specific use case for it, but if you hit it, goddamn, you're strong. Oh, I guess he's just waiting till turn 4. You should have emoted at me, sir. I would have been obliging. All right, buy 10 minions to get 3 random spells a turn. Destroy 14 enemy minions to get Victim Spectre. Or my favorite Ethereal Evidence is 35 attack. We're at 12. I mean, we certainly could get there. I don't love that shop that much. This is too random. I love it, but it's also very random. This is just as random, but I at least enjoy getting to choose which random ass build I'm going to go for. So look at that. Get your attack to 35. Now we could have hero powered it, but we want the extra attack. And I really just don't care about these minions. We're over halfway. We could have tried playing Zarella and all that. It's just so... We have so much random at play here. Let's just go find better. Ended up with an unimpressive Murloc board? I mean... It's either going to be the most impressive or one that's the least impressive, right? Worst possible hit. So we lose. 16%er. Not bad considering we went to 3 and we still barely lost against Ticketus, who usually has the most tempo on turn 4. That's one of the reasons I went up.
This'll put grit in your craw.
Do you stop pushing me into elementals? The game's like, but what if you played elementals? But what if? I know you don't have to, Heretic, but what if you played elementals? And I'm like, no.
Need a drink?
Get that gold while the getting's good. I am the first reload.
All right. Ellies are dead, right? No, they're not dead. They're just infinitely not as good as they were. Like, you don't want to ignore them just out of spite, but yeah, they're not as good.
Oh, it's an ambush.
Like, the only thing you realistically could do is find that tier 6, what's his name? We just had last game. It's Ultraviolet now, or Nomi, right? If you get an early Nomi, you still could play elementals, but it's a lot harder to pull off. No, I wouldn't say so, Dead. I mean, once again, if you start going with that mindset, you are kind of throwing, it feels like. Come on, Drexar, come up with me. At least we get a random tier 4. Good, we're at 31. If we take 10, we won't care too much. He went up with us. He's got Smelting Chamber, which actively trolls him, so that's good. If it's actually complete, it doesn't really hurt us. And we should be able to complete it after this combat. We should be able to get 9 more attack. Elementals are just a tool to pivot to beatboxer. That is... I feel that build is even harder to pull off. Like, I feel like you're better off at that point just staying with whatever, any other build. It's like, oh my god, like, there's so many other pieces you have to find to make that shit work. It's like, oh, I need to get technical element on my board. Oh, I need to stick all the elemental stats onto the technical element. And then, oh, I need to triple the technical element to move it onto a mech. I mean, to one of the mechs. It's like, holy crap.
Take it outside.
That is not a plan you should ever have to depend on. All right, we should be fine. Oh, says we're supposed to lose. Feels like we should be fine, but... Oh, never mind. Some of the worst possible hits I could have had. But it's tier 1, so I don't care. We went up to get an extra minion. It gave us a Dude Dweller.
Wild horses couldn't drag me away from this.
Yes, please. That's 12 attack. God, we can't find anything meaningful. I mean, a
Pleasure
second
doing
Nubarak,
business with you.
a looter. Oh.
Why is the floor lava?
God, I hate the Nubarak. I think I'd much rather have the Lost City. As soon as we play this, we complete our quest. What? Extra money.
And they said it was a lost city.
Let's see what we can go. Let's tear up next turn. Assuming we don't get wrecked here. That's the
No
plan.
fighting in the saloon. Take it outside.
Yes! Kidnap sack death, yes. But that's part of the problem, right? Is it's so hard to plan anything around possible builds now because of all the different quests and rewards you have. It's just so counterintuitive to planning this shit. Alright. We were supposed to win for the millionth time today, but we took the tie. Nothing wrong with dreaming silent.
Couldn't drag me away from this.
Oh, come on, I'm about to tear and you offer me this? No, I'm tearing this turn. Hate you. The moment I get it, it's like, what if I trolled you? I'm like, that's fair. 3 Naga, 1 pirate, 2 elementals, give me a Naga. I mean, it's technically a Naga. Alright, you go away. You might find a home for us. The problem with playing this, which obviously we want to play this, is what do we cut for it? Nala's like, you could play me. Speaking of that, Golden Hammer goes hard on Galakron? Yes. Yes, he does.
That's shady.
Kind of stupidly good, right? We need him. Oh. I don't love any of it anyways. All right. Does the job. All right, Rally Man. Rally us up something. Oh my god. How many tier 6s do you need on turn 8? The correct answer is 2 and technically 3.5 because we'll count Sea Witch as more than 1. Okay, well, at least we beat them in their Sea Witchiness.
Well, they sure won't want to be messing with the likes
Twin.
of you again.
This will be the start of next turn. We can have a triple, or right now we can evil twin out our big guy. We can evil twin our rally guy. That allows us to tier and feel like we have a chance to win this fight.
You're really
I said a
taking the
chance,
West now.
not reality. Okay, that's pretty damn good, because now we're looking at 3 of him. We can even force it, so we know what's going to happen too. What are we going to sell, Heretic says. What are we going to sell? Something. None of it feels good. I don't care about anything else there, so at least we'll have 3 primevals.
No fighting in the saloon. Take it out.
Played versus Silas with double. Your discovers last game got scored. Got second by fighting him in the last lobby. Dude was playing a different game. Oh yeah, yeah. That's how that one has always been though. Like if you hit, you are insane in that setup. He's got the same build as us, except, well, we have 3 primevals. He's got 1 gold one. So bigger than us, take 15, go home. That's fair. Yeah, I didn't expect you to have lost every single combat and have an amazing board. I'm sorry. Silly me. You lost every combat and then had a great board. Well, that'll help us next game if we don't find armor. I don't want to spend 4 gold on the 8/6 buff. Yeah, we could Elder, but that feels shitty. Tired of playing Elder and getting destroyed because he's not very good. Elder shows up and says, but what if you played him? We're playing against an undead board, so Venom's useless. Nope, we want good stuff, or we want to go home, please. I'm sure you could give us good stuff or go home, right? That's not good. That's still not good. And there's armor at least.
Get that gold while the getting's good.
Miracles can still happen to you too, chat. So we can't die. Here's the problematic part with not being able to die. Our board still sucks. Okay. Yeah, every single game, Mr. Death, it wants me to play elementals, and I'm not sure what to do with elementals because they suck. They're not bad, but like you need to hit them in a good position, and we are not in a position to switch. We are not in a pivot position here, as you can tell. But the game's like, but what if you thought you were? I'm like, I'm not delusional, I'm sorry. Starting to think I should be delusional to want to play, but I'm not. Go right, don't go left. Yay, he followed one direction correctly. Halfway there, we'll take half. We didn't expect him to listen to all the way through. Okay, so we went from almost essentially a win with no triples on turn 14 to a mediocre game to a nobody died, we're screwed game.
Drag me away from this.
Oh my god. Okay, it's a rally at least. Oh, we're dead anyways. It doesn't really matter what the hell we do at this stage. Okay. It's a rally. We can attach it, so it's good, because it's doubling an effect we want. We could definitely cut one of these if we don't get a triple, but the rest of our board... I think the technical term might be, and tell me if I'm wrong, sucks! Everything's gonna come too late. So let's see if we get a triple out of it. Like, okay, I love Fauna Whisper. It's turn 11. We don't have the board for it. It didn't give us the triple we needed. As soon as I sell you, your triple will show up. I've been told I don't roll enough by people. People are like, oh, you don't roll enough. And I'm like, yeah, because rolling's typically not a great use of what you can do. It's a good rally minion, too.
Can't say I didn't come prepared.
right, well, we're not dead, despite our best efforts. Thank you, Mr. Death. I appreciate it. Oh, yeah, we're too small. Yeah, you know I had 2 taunts there, right? You could have hit the other one. I know we didn't have a chance. Like, 3.3% isn't really a chance. Wow, that was the epitome of what the hell am I supposed to work with that game? All right, I know what I need. I just need a simple game now of like, hey, can I be Flurgle? Can I be Flurgle? Can I be Trade Prince? Just give me a nice, simple game. Because apparently the last 2 games, you have decided I'm going to... Every game, like, this game was fine. No triples, turn 14. That's fine, right? This game here was like, oh, we have to play Elementals? They're like, yeah, it's all we're going to give you is Elementals. And I'm like, okay, sure, I'll play Elementals. It sucks, but we tried. This game's like, hey, what if I only gave you Rally? But not the Rally you needed for tripling or anything, and then we gave everybody else the same thing, but gold. And I'm like, I mean, that's an option, but how about, just hear me out. You don't. How about we go have fun? Bob's like, no. I'm having fun right now watching you flail. Damn it, Bob. But yeah, early stream today. We're going to end soon because I have to go. I'm going to go with my wife to our 21st wedding anniversary. And then after that, we'll see. Oh, Beast, Dragons, Elementals, Pirate, Quillbore. Never play Daryl anymore because the animations suck. Don't like playing Mukla. He's not a hero. And I hate Wagtoggle because of what they do is so boring. All right, Othar is always pretty dependable, right? Like, you're always going to get a spell for 1 gold cheaper. Snake Eyes just feels... I know it's not as consistent as Othar. It's more fun. And I'd rather have fun. So let's go fun. Uh-oh. Sounds... Sunny Vincent, or Sunna Vincent, just hit subscribe on YouTube. Thank you, Sunna. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. All right. 3. See, I was hoping I could get lucky by saying something other than an optimal, but not the worst possible roll, because then it would buy my bluff, but it did not.
That one might not be the best.
Here, play with my new
Still
friend.
be loyal.
Mana Saber, we don't care. We can kill most everything. Okay. Next. Let's see.
No fighting in the saloon. Take it outside.
You roll on 2. So the question now is, do we roll on tier 3, on turn 3? And then consider just going straight to 4 if we roll well, or do we take a bunch of cards to or wait to use our hero power till turn 4 when we actually get the quest? The only downside with that is you roll high, you go to 3, and then the quest wants you to, like, the good quest is attack this many times, but you spend all your gold on tiering. Or if you go to tier, or if you use it on turn 3 and then turn 4, it's like, hey, spend X gold. But then if you wait to turn 4 to use it, and you roll a 1 every time, it's not worth doing. So in this case, I say just use it on 3, and if we could get to 3 faster, we get to 3 faster. If we get a good roll, we take advantage of the good roll. Plus, this minion is better if we tier, so. But let's see what's in the shop, too.
Well, they sure won't want to be messing with
Not
the
bad
likes of
stuff in
you
the shop,
again.
too, huh? Quillbore angle, dragon angles. Tiering angles. Extra 2 gold next turn, or win the fight guaranteed. I'm gonna have to win the fight guaranteed. I'm almost tempted to freeze for the shop just for the synergy of it, but we didn't go to tier 3 to buy tier 2. Next we'll hit a blue whelp and start buffing our spells.
Time to regroup.
Then we hit
Back in the
pirates and we go nuts. Oh yeah, check to see who's in the lobby with. Nobody I recognize. Oh well.
Well, they sure
You
won't
really
wanna
giving
be
me dragons, huh?
likes of you again.
I mean, oh my, 14 minions die. We can complete faster than buy 10 minions. Pirates are in though. So if we can get free dealing gamblers, elementals,
Fancy
stuff
a
like that.
root beer to pass the time?
Summon 16 minions for Evil Twin. Yeah, I like Greater Trinket better. I know it's hard to complete, but it feels better. And then we're going to make some other questionable plays just to make people lose their mind. But I'm just working on completing my quest here, so don't worry about it too much.
My favorite.
All right. Tear up next turn. Go have fun. Like the trinket quest when you have the early tribe direction? Yes. Trinkets are great when you do that. No, mister, there's a slight advantage to holding if you get quests that want you to buff minions, if you have things at Battlecry to give spells and stuff to your hand. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the play quest being gone. I liked having that decision point on turn 3 about
Got a
holding.
rich gold vein there. Don't lose
Maybe it was just me, but I thought it was fun to hold. No value for this poor guy. No value at all. Let's go up. Come on, give me a shop with all free dealing gamblers in it. All free dealing gamblers.
Well,
Okay.
sure won't want to be
How about
messing with the
none?
likes of you again.
Brucon, go to 4 with me. You can do it. Emotional support apples to help calm my nerves. Yes, we could take a roaring recruiter. We could freeze for him. But once again, why did you go to 4? If you're going to freeze for a tier 3 minion, unless it's a triple. I mean, if the whole shop's good, maybe, but that's the only time, then you should have just bought it. Yeah, no, they were ridiculous. And it was interesting when, you know, you'd have people who'd have this ridiculously difficult quest to complete and they'd have it done on like turn 4. It was super frustrating. So this does alleviate that problem. But imagine this was play 10 minions as opposed to buy 10 minions. And I honestly feel like that's better. Like, I feel like buying 10 minions is kind of crazy, even with Elemental Pirates in. Well, playing 10 feels about right. The problem is there's just no way to happily balance these things. Some of these mechanics they make, you just can't balance the way they need to be balanced. It sucks. Okay, everyone's taking blue elves, which undoubtedly is giving them buffage of their spells. But everyone is also taking oodles of damage. And I'm okay with that. I will express my rage and disappointment by doing that damage to them.
Oh, that was quite the showdown.
I want this. I have nothing to buff it with because I don't want to spend 7 gold on this. And I don't want to apples this. So maybe I don't want that. I want this, but I don't have a battle cry. So I'm definitely going to take this. We can still roll. We could just take this preemptively in case we get anything. I mean, it is a 5/10 stat line, which is really good. And if we ever get a battle cry to trigger, it will be even better. I mean, it's just nothing but tempo again, so.
Life is but a dream.
We can flip these around if we get a battle cry next turn. Oh, damn it. Now you show up in the shop, coin? I know you don't count, but still. 5 of 10. Alright, Cat completed their quest. I already have a persistent. I want a poet. Alright, do it. Thank you, Asterio. You know, I don't have people always notice. It's such a dominating part of me that sometimes people can't see it, or they're so overwhelmed by it that they choose not to acknowledge its existence. Very frustrating. We could go up. We probably should go up, but let's take a 5 and be happy. Battle cry. Oh my god, you really want me to play dragons, don't you? You like play dragons. Play dragons. If you play dragons, I will be so happy with you.
That one's a regular around here. Leave no shell unturned.
I mean, I want to attack with this, but how do I attack with this? We'll attack once and hopefully not lose because we were greedy. We should have just gone to 5, but I wanted to wait for my hero power next turn. Which probably would have made me tier here and then want to tier next turn. How you been, Asteria? What you been up to? Anything good? I'm just sitting here annoying people who want to backseat sometimes. As always, it's what I do. I accelerate. I excel at annoying people who want to backseat me. You're like, he won't listen to me. Even when I give him good advice, he won't listen. And I'm like, you're not wrong. I'm too stubborn for my own good. All right, go Wind Fury, go. I definitely need to get rid of the bandit we played, but you know, reasons. I just like him.
Impressive. Remind me never to cross you.
I rolled a 6. Okay, 2's better actually. Okay, if we cut him, we're so much stronger. I know I want him on the board, but clearly stronger's better. Just by putting him in the first slot, it makes it so we don't get value out of the Twilight Watchers, so hard to pass on. Wish we had a battle cry. All right, our 2 leftmost dragons get Wind Fury. We'll complete our quest next game. Don't worry. Next game, we'll be all set. What we can do is complete our quest this turn here. And then next turn, the turn after that, we'll also have our hero power. And we'll have the extra gold from completing the quest. Because we really need to get it done. I mean, it's turn 8. And we're just kind of sitting here. Probably the only person with it not actually done. Just because buying 10 minions when you're tiering is painful. No free daily gamblers at all. I mean, since Stereo said something, I feel like my ego's been inflated, so make him a little bigger. He's gotta get a little bigger after he gets commented on his size. He's like, oh, I am a big boy. Poor Cookie. Turn 8, murdered. Kills nothing. Oh, he got a minion! Yay, Cookie! You got one. Oh, shit. Oh, never mind, actually. I feel bad. Cookie was 8,055 MMR, which means Cookie's no longer 8,000. And I am genuinely sorry, Cookie. You didn't deserve that. Yeah, let's just go up.
Really taming the West now.
Screw it. There's nothing good in that shop. There's nothing good in the next shop. We have so much tempo. Let's just go up. I mean, I'm not saying we're a dragon board, but it'd take a hell of a shot for me to pivot. Really, for us to be a dragon board and make it work, we still need everything. So, like, we are nothing but a pure tempo board, and that's frustrating. But it's like, let's just go to 6 then so we can find real direction. All right, chat, I'm going to give this to you. I want you, when you see a direction in your mind during the next shop phase, to shout what you would have done. I'm not saying I'm going to do it because you already know me. I'm not. I might, but I'm not going to do it because you yell at me to do it. But what I'm asking for is if you see something you would pivot to or try considering, say something. Just keep in mind, next turn, we're going to get our greater trinket regardless of what we do. It's just turn 10. Oh. No freedealing gamblers. No Selementals. 9 turns. Owie. Two triples into 5, sitting on 4 with untold riches. I would imagine if we don't go first, he is going to be stronger than us, but if we go first, we got a good shot.
Have you heard of the Silent Bandits? Yeah, me neither.
All right, it's Wind Furies in slot 2, but it's massive. Yeah, he's just got one big minion, and that's it. He did not kill what he needed to kill there, so he's screwed. GG. All right, let's complete our quest on turn 10, and then get it on turn 11. You'd pivot to 2 golden sky admirals. Tor. I don't know. That sounds risky. Just saying. Like, I don't want to say that seems like a bad play, but I was like, does it? Does it really? Like, no, it doesn't feel like a bad play. By itself, no buffs. Top 4 also. Turn 10, top 4.
Always good to have backup.
Oh my god, we still don't have a battle cry. Look, our first Elemental, our first Tavern Tempest, all the things that would help us complete our quest. Turn 10. Quest done. We can lose armor. Pivot to beasts. Yeah, I agree, but would you want to do that on turn 10 in a top 4 situation?
You're about to start a gold rush. Woo! Now we're talking.
I mean,
What, like it's hard?
God, it feels bad. Yeah, look, now it offers us a blood snout. Turn 10. All right, a normal dragon board. Totally gonna be fine. Nothing bad's gonna happen here with this dragon board.
Oh, you did it! This town will be safe in your hands.
Superstar, how we doing? What's going on? Not a shock here. Not a shock. Direction found. Turn 10. All right, let's try to make this work. Okay, we're at 17 life. We've won our last 9 fights. We do get the dead guy.
Don't think it too hard. They were fighting dirty.
Start of combat's trigger an extra time. First 2 tavern spells each turn are free. I mean, start of combat, we have prize promo Drake, so 16/16 buff, and then we have double divine shields. Maybe triple divine shields if we get lucky. Doesn't feel great, but 2 spells, it's going to be where we go. Look, I end up buying this. Look, our first free dealing gambler. Every single spell's huge, especially cheap spells.
Watch out! I'm
All right, Bob, you're making this difficult. I appreciate the difficulty that you're trying to give me.
That one won't steer you wrong.
Poet. God damn it. Now you show up, Poet?
Oh, that one looks real dangerous. Glad they're on your side.
You just don't understand me.
All right. Let's see if we can get bigger.
You've staked quite the claim. Now you gotta defend it.
Now, if I'd known I was going to get 2 Fireforged, I would have taken double start of turn for my trinket. But at the time, I had no Fireforged. And then it's like, oh yeah, you have the perfect minions. Let me just move this around so it sucks. I'm like, oh, okay. Fair option. Nobody died. Unfortunately, we're against Quilboar, who don't care about our shields so much. I mean, not Quilboar, I'm sorry. Brucon Quilboar. But he could get screwed by the nature of what he's doing, so we'll see. I'll make that gold, because I'm going to buy it either way. Gold Nomi turned 12. Yeah, you know, that's fun.
Now that's a partner you can rely on.
Triple? No, that was not the minion I wanted. He's going to lightning. He's always going to lightning. That is the nature of Brucon this late in the game.
Let's make this spicy.
That is his nature. Yay. Of course, the Wind Fury spell's up there too, looking at me going, hey, you know you want me, right? And I'm like, yeah.
Who knows what secrets will
That one's a regular around here.
This is what I should cut, because I want both of these. If I just tripled these, the problem would be solved, but...
Aren't I a fun guy?
Try to be greedy and save the armor. Are we big enough? How big are his gems? Nope, too big. We got our board together just a second too late. Damn. It would have helped if we'd hit these Fireforged before we picked our trinket. Of course, that's Asterio, that's how it works. It's gonna give you exactly what you need the moment you die to show you how false hope was. Okay, the armor wasn't gonna matter because 36 damage says goodbye. We'll take our 36. So weird, so weird, so weird. At least that game felt good considering how some things played out. It still felt good. Finding the spit spell the moment late sucked. Obviously, we didn't have the gold for it, so it didn't super matter, but Look, we needed a spit spell to come out of the ignition specialist. If we could have found him earlier, if we could have tripled these, there's so many ifs, right? If Brucon wasn't our last opponent, I mean, Brucon's just a bad matchup too. Oh well. What you gonna do? Dr. Physics. Hit the bathroom, I'll be right back. I need some water. I need some water!
Now that is what I call an upgrade.
All right, we're back. We're back. We're back. Well, Doctor's got a setup going on. Missing the ability to summon from hand, but all right, I like it. Scaling like you sit there with a shipboard, 10 turns, someone has 2 more minutes. I don't think it's the balance, Asterio, that's the issue. And that might sound weird because I agree with you that someone is going to have an insane board. Well, you have a normal board. And that isn't really the balance that's the issue with the game itself. That is an issue of the high roll nature of quests, in that some quests are going to be easier to do and going to give a big reward early. So the game looks like it's unbalanced, but it's because it's giving you access to things you shouldn't have at a certain time. I think the game itself, fundamentally, if we were just in vanilla Battlegrounds, would be perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with it. I think right now, because of quests, it looks unbalanced as hell. There are certainly problematic minions and things that are a little off, but overall, I feel like the balance of the game is great right now. I think the issue is that quests suck, because to balance them to where they feel good, quests themselves for everybody, you really have to go like tribe list by hero, and constantly tweak that so what they're paying is a correct thing. Instead, what they have to do, because you have what, like 100 something heroes, like, I don't know, I'm gonna say 30 quest rewards, but there's more than that, I believe. To figure out all the possible combinations and all the possible tribes, the best way you really could do it without a massive team is an algorithm. And I feel like they don't put out the fires enough in a way where we can see they're doing it. And since we still see high rolls every single game, they're obviously incapable of it with the staff they have. I just don't think you should be designing mechanics that you can't balance correctly. That's my problem. Yeah, Estero, some of them are like that. That's the problem. That's not the game itself, that's the mechanic that's the issue. Yeah, or yeah, spend 65 gold or add 30 cards to hand, and Quilboar and Naga aren't in. You're like, okay, if I have the perfect setup in the shop, that's viable. But if I don't, what am I supposed to do other than go screw myself? Buttons gives us a good reward. Scabs can steal the right things if you're insanely lucky, but ugh. Sourfang only with mechs, so I don't want to play him. And Phelan does feel okay. We know we're not going to do this. Too random. I don't love it at all. The problem with this hero is you have to pick 2, 4, and 6 minions, right? The tiers. But you pick them 2, 4, 6. If you could pick them 6, 4, 2, this would actually feel okay. But because of the order you have to buy them in, it does kind of be very annoying in the end. And if I play Scabs, everyone will play something other than what I'm taking, because that's just how it works. Also, I don't feel like Scabs is as good now because all the play certain creature quests are gone and they're just buy now. I mean, this wins those fights, but this is economy and I like economy. This is amazing. This is shit. This is good if you have bee stuff. This is always good. Oh. Okay. Just no. We just did the dragon thing. And it was in a lobby where we were better suited to do it. So no. We lost. Go figure. That's Asterio, one of the options I was considering, but this one gives a good bit more tempo typically.
Drag me away from this.
Like if we do end up in a beast build because we can't get anything else to work, Polotron will work. If we had to pick backwards there, the dragon, I still don't, even if we picked 6-4-2 instead of 2-4-6 there, I don't feel like it would have been much better results with those picks. I don't feel like it would have made that big a difference.
Here to admire my genius.
I am. I'm here to admire your genius. Good voice line. He does have good voice acting, that hero.
They sure won't want to be messing with the likes of you again.
Yeah, I seriously doubt they're gonna tear up this turn. We can coin. Obviously, okay. Meh. We could just tier though. And God, I hate it. I really do hate it. If the tier 6 synergized with anything, I could let that influence what I want to do, but neither of these do anything with those minions. Phelan, sometime giving you great direction and options, and other time flailing.
In the name of destiny.
Yeah, we would have lost no matter what we bought there. So let's just take 5 and go to 3, as much as I despise going to 3 right now. Ooh, okay, well, not punished. All right. Increase the friendly minion stat 18 times. We'll be able to do it pretty easy with Coil Scar. We could take both of these and hate ourselves. Coil Scar will do the job. We can take the Misfit if we want to, just because that will scale itself if we did this. Summon 16 minions is going to take a long time, because we're going to play 2. We'll hit 3. Double Death Rattles with Rylak is cute. The 20 friendly minions die is going to take a long time too. I really feel like Evil Twin and hopefully Naga. Maybe make a gigantic Evil Twin with Deep Blue Poltron. I mean, we lose no matter what. Dalekir.
What dreams are made of?
Next turn, go up. Take the Volcanic Visitor. That 4 health hopefully makes a difference. Plus, we'll have the Coil Scars spells. Plus, the Misfit Dragonling will scale itself up to match the tier.
Might not be the best, but they'll be
That's
more.
our best bet. I liked the Vault, but do you take the Vault when you're not going to finish it until turn 10? We can complete this one faster than Vault, and it instantly gives us a second minion that next combat. But if we take Vault in turn 10, we're going to get +1 gold. Well, no, I don't think you're being dumb like that. I think you're watching the stream and you're not taking into account what you might actually do in circumstances where that wasn't going to have a big payoff. You're just like, oh yeah, off the cuff, I think having extra gold feels better. Of course it does. but when you complete it really does matter.
Come on, dust yourself off. You can do this.
Oh, Barav quit. I was going to go up anyways, but Barav quitting makes this easier. What did our last opponent have? 1 minion we want, 5 we would not want. So makes that easy.
Why is the floor lava?
He's got no minions on the board, so there's no reason to do anything silly like sell, buy the macaw so we can trigger for extra value because we're not going to get to attack. I do like the rhyme scale. I mean, next turn 8 gold, 3, 6, 8 right there is pretty good, and that'll complete our quest. He's got nothing, so let's just complete our quest and not care. All right. No, Asterio, that happened already. Yeah. We already did that. All right, complete our quest next turn.
Fighting in the saloon. Take it outside.
Oh, he did have 1 minion. Look at that. Damn. When I looked at him, it said he had nothing. He clearly has a beast. Come on, game. You're supposed to tell me these things. I don't think I would have taken the macaw, but maybe.
Be messing with the likes of you again.
Because I realized a great idea would be if someone dies, just summon like 3 Leroy Jenkins for the dead guy. I think it's more. I mean, I'm going to assume they tested it, right?
That one.
But I still think the best way to do it is the way we do community games, where all you need to do is have someone be one of the dead guys. Just like have the dead guy copy one of the living boards. But then the issue is, who does it copy? How unfair is it? There's a lot of questions there for it. Quest done. Turn 6. Like I said, I knew we could complete one of them. So, here's the thing. It's going to copy our Volcanic Visitor. We don't want it to copy the Volcanic Visitor, but we also don't want to sell the Volcanic Visitor, right? And we could make it copy this, but we don't want that. We want it to try copying this. There we go. Now we know it copies this. That just feels better. It's like, let's get 4 spells next turn instead. Yeah. Leader of Poison. Yeah, the problem is it's just it's so difficult because it feels super bad to lose the dead guy too, right? Like, losing never feels good, but losing to the dead guy is like the gravest of insults you could have happen to you. He's not gonna kill. My taunt, my second taunt, damn it. Did you go to 5? No tests? Right, so if they buff the dead player, it feels bad, but there's no way to say you're caught, like, there's no way to make it so you're guaranteed to be fighting a dead player that's not super strong. It's just annoying. Because, like, let's say Barav didn't die, he got killed, and they copy whoever's in 7th. Well, the guy in 7th might be on tier 5 and taking a ton of damage, but now has an amazing board, so now you immediately take 10 damage and you might die to him because he's got a crazy board. There's just no way it feels good. Okay, let's get some attack on that board. Well, but if 1/1 poison or Leroy would be perfect on a dead board, it guarantees a kill, but you can't lose to the dead guy anymore. It does. It wouldn't feel bad, I guess. I don't know, because then it's guaranteed value for the person fighting the dead guy, right? If their board disappears and you know they only have a Leroy, now you have the advantage of knowing you're not going to lose, and you get a massive reward for it. So it rewards you for throwing at that point too. It's just there's so many bad ways it really can go.
Oh, it's an ambush.
Okay. Can you beat us, sir? No. You can't beat us. Okay. Evil Twin, folks. Gives you such an early leg up on people. Especially with Naga. Oh my god, that is so much value. Oh, sweet Jesus. Alright, let's just think about doing horrible things like going to 6. Who are we fighting? Because we're pretty strong.
Well, they sure won't want to be messing with
First
the likes
place,
of you again.
King Varian, but we don't know if it's actually completed. They just lost. We go to 6. We get a Poltron. We can sell the Shell Collector, stack our buffs on the Poltron.
You're really taming the West now.
Jesus Christ. We're still going to get 2 of those. This would give it a 6 buff. We can banana at 2. All right. Still too small. Now we get it. All right, bump. All right. Not that I expect much value out of the chicken, but 2 of them. Yeah, we're so much stronger than everybody. So he completed King Varian. He got a Silivaz. All he has on his board is a Silivaz, so I don't know what happened there, but... he doesn't kill enough to even activate my Poltron. Alright, please give us some good tier 6 minions now. Actual directional minions, please.
Impressive. Remind me never
Okay.
to cross you.
This is good. Very good. Whole lot of nothing. We could put double stats, but don't care. Single deep blue doesn't interest me on turn 9. Alright, we can take armor then. We have to sell something though. We can sell the dragon. Replace it with a demon dragon. Make it significantly statted.
Now that's a partner you can rely on.
Okay, cute. Elementals need attack. If I put the extra health on it, we don't get the second Poltron. But there's nothing else I super want to taunt. Alright, let's just make it a coin flip. Whatever it gives us. It either gives us double death rattle or it gives us double Poltron. It's not bad either because that gives more time for the Poltron to activate. We've got lots of spell stuff going off. If we don't find anything interesting next turn, it's going to be another game where we're like, well, we almost got a coherent board. All right, double twit, double chicken. Great spell. No, don't hit my chickens. Aha, chickens, go. No, his chicken's still alive. We lose. Damn. Our double chicken couldn't beat a single chicken. And just like that, we're in some trouble, but above cap. Look, pairs of things. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I don't want to buy these because I want directional minions, please. Directional. Okay. Scam build?
A worthy addition.
Real fight starts.
That one's a regular around here.
Yeah, it's
That one looks real dangerous.
sell everything and pray turn.
Darkness, I strike.
Sell everything and pray turn. I love that.
Escape the darkness with me. Ebb and flow.
All right. Not bad. We've kind of pivoted into something that might actually be able to win a fight. But we haven't hit exactly, we haven't hit anything like what I would call a good board. Just might win a fight. Not this fight, though. Not this one. Just a fight. Damn. All right. So this is what? 3 games in a row now where we have gotten to 6 early, kind of put together a board, but then not found anything useful. Dead guy, please. Yay.
Here, this'll put grit in your craw.
Pair of Fellfires. Obviously very strong for buffing our spells.
Oh, that one looks real dangerous. Glad they're on your side.
Don't want to Wind Fury this. We have plenty of spells already. Nothing to Reborn that matters. Nothing. Fauna Whisper. About damn time. Well, okay.
Freeze! This is a stick-up. Har, har, har.
Wish we could afford the spit right now. We could skip the Fauna Whisperer this turn. We could spit that. The next turn play that and have both these scaling, but if we die because well, they're Naga and they're not there, so we should be famous last words okay. No, let's go with the Fauna to be safe.
Get that gold.
We can still
while the
spit next
getting's
turn.
good. Right, deputize
Then we can
that
play the
one right
the
quick.
second Fellfire and be happy with that. Okay. Now the only concern is when we spit, where does it go? Ryan, I think I'm live right now, unless maybe when I'm responding to you, I'm not actually responding to you right now. Maybe this isn't me. Maybe this is somebody else. We just need that spit spell to desperately land on our Venom Nagas and I'd be happy. Just because they have Divine Shield. I might be live. I could be dead. Heretic is AI confirmed. Super, we've known that for a long time. I told you that ages ago. I'm not real. I'm just an avatar. Is this the mate? Are you real? No.
Impressive.
No, why would you think you're real,
Never
Ryan?
across you.
Of course you're not real. Jesus. Why would you think you're real? Never mind. Spit on anything you want. It's all good. Okay, that's the best thing you could actually hit, so thank you. It's kind of nice always being down a minion and not caring. I really do want a taunt on the board, so I'm fine with this.
Always good to have backup.
Elemental board, of course. Right. Fauna Whisperer, go! Trigger on them! Pick the wrong day to eat magic mushrooms? Ryan, you didn't have magic mushrooms. Those were just regular mushrooms I gave you. But let's not tell anybody about it, because that would be wrong. Like what? Ryan, how do you even get magic mushrooms? It's probably the one illicit drug I've always wanted to try. Like, that's the closest I've gotten to that. It's like alcohol, marijuana. I'm fine with all that, but I've always thought mushrooms would be fun, but never had the ability to consider getting them.
You're on the right path.
Thank God. All right, the wildfire, of course, is going to do some damage. There's too many shields. We've got a good board, but he's got too many shields with too many big stats. Elementals can win. You just need to hit the nuts. Unfortunately for us, he hit us right in the nuts. GG.
Activate!
Know me doing the job. Is Ryan his imaginary friend? Of course Ryan's my friend, Asteria. Why? Don't you remember that time you and Ryan were doing all those magic mushrooms together this morning? I mean, it was a while ago, but I seem to vividly recall that scenario happening. Message from my wife. Oh, shit. Hold on a second, chat. Problems. All right, chat. That's it. I'm done. I just realized this. I have to go get mushrooms from Ryan. No, so what's happening is like Tyler Durden, exactly as Dario. What I have to do now is it is my wife and my 21st wedding anniversary. So we're going to go hang out and go do some stuff to celebrate that. And the stream was ending early, but I lost track of time. So I almost queued an extra game, which would have made me very, very in trouble. And I should be. I'd have to concede that game and leave. So I'm glad I caught it. I don't have time to raid anybody. I don't have time to go anywhere. Ryan, I'm not going to leave. What I want you to do, right? Close your eyes. First, go to one of my playlists, right? Just hit the play all button, close your eyes, and I'll sit here with you the entire time. And the reason why you'll know I'm here is, other than commercials, you will hear me talk the entire time. So just go play the play all and make me some revenue from my commercials. Thank you. Thank you. I know me and Ryan are a beautiful couple. When they're not high off their ass on mushrooms, we do a lot of fun things. Sounds good, Ryan. All right, all. Thanks for hanging out. Hey, I'm sorry about ending the stream early, but anniversary, stuff to do. Tomorrow's stream should go off without a hitch. If it doesn't, take a look at the Discord or take a look here. I'll post a story saying, hey, not streaming. We went out and did something else and we got stuck hours away from home and we were too drunk to drive home, so we just got a hotel. Something like that. We'll see. Have yourself a good one, all. Thanks again for hanging out. I'm going to stop the stream and go do stuff with my wife. Later, all. Bye.